Hello and welcome to the Environmental Affairs Lab at DFW Airport. This is an exciting video I think you're really going to enjoy. It is all about construction at DFW. This video will provide information about how the airport has focused on sustainable growth over the years.
Welcome to DFW Airport's Earth Day 2021 presentation, Construction and the Environment at DFW Airport. We all want to have clean air to breathe, nice lush vegetation outdoors, and clean water to drink, swim, or fish in. In order to make this possible, there are environmental scientists working in all different industries to make this dream a reality. Here at DFW Airport, we have a whole department of environmental scientists devoted to making sure DFW activities do not harm the environment. The group I'm part of focuses on construction activities. Today, we're going to talk about how construction activities can pollute the environment and the actions we take to prevent pollution on construction sites. Many people think construction is a short-term activity, but here at DFW Airport, there is always construction. DFW Airport is over 17,000 acres large. That's larger than the state of Rhode Island. And since the development of DFW Airport in the 1970s, construction has always been underway at the airport. This time-lapse video shows the construction activities that have occurred at DFW Airport from 2001 to 2019. You can see a new terminal being built, many new warehouses being constructed, gas well sites being developed, and as with anything built almost 50 years ago, there have been many projects to repair and upgrade the existing terminals, runways, and buildings. All of this construction can create pollution. At home, you have to put away the trash, clean and fold the laundry, or sweep and mop the floors. All these things help to create a nice environment to live in. The same is true for construction work. In order to keep the outdoors a nice place to live, we have to put in effort regularly to keep it clean. Properly collect and dispose of waste. Prevent dust and keep pollution from entering our waterways. One of the major sources of air pollution from construction sites is dust. Excessive dust can harm people, wildlife, and even plants. Dust can impact people's health by causing eye and skin irritation. It also makes it difficult to breathe. Short-term exposure to large amounts of dust can result in itchy, watery eyes, sneezing, coughing, allergic reactions, and asthma attacks. Long-term exposure to excessive dust can result in permanent damage to your lungs. In addition to harming people's health, dust can make it difficult for people to do pretty much anything outdoors. Dense dust clouds reduce visibility, making it difficult to drive cars or even fly airplanes. In addition, dust can harm airplane engines. The FAA requires construction projects to prepare dust mitigation plans to prevent these impacts. The most common method for dust mitigation on construction sites is water. Exposed dirt can lead to dusty conditions, particularly when it's hot and windy outside, like during a hot Texas summer. During these times, construction projects use water trucks to apply water to the ground to keep the soil in place and prevent dust clouds from forming. Sometimes the water trucks have to continuously drive around the project sites to keep the dust under control. It's important for projects to use the right amount of water. Using too little water will allow dust to form. using too much water can lead to water runoff.
Protecting our streams, rivers, lakes, and oceans is very important. These are the same places we swim, fish, get our food, and our drinking water. When rain or snow falls to the ground, we refer to this as stormwater runoff. Stormwater runoff can pick up and carry pollutants, such as loose soil or trash, and chemical spills to storm drains and surface water. Loose soil can clog storm drains that can cause flooding, making it difficult for fish to live, and no one wants to drink muddy water. Trash can be swept into streams, which can lead to oceans or rivers. The loose trash can be harmful to aquatic animals such as turtles, fish, dolphins, and whales. Chemical spills can be carried across the ground to our drains and then finally into our rivers and lakes. These chemicals can be harmful to plants and animals and even people. So, what can we do to protect the plants, animals, and humans from these harmful pollutants? Well, some solutions are cover, filtration, cleanup, and containment. If we cover loose soil, trash, and chemicals, rainfall will be less likely to carry it away. We can do this with grass, gravel, and man-made materials. If stormwater runoff becomes polluted with loose soil, we can filter it using silt fencing, hay logs, and even dams made of large rocks. This will help to make the water cleaner. If stormwater runoff becomes polluted with trash or chemicals, well, we can vacuum it up. And then once it's vacuumed, we can also containerize it in bins. And this can then be taken to a disposal facility for treatment. By covering, filtering, and cleaning up, we can make streams, rivers, lakes, and oceans safer for everyone to enjoy. Now that we understand water a little better, let's look at the land. Land is the place that we live, learn, work, play, and grow our food. Land is also the place we throw away our trash. The places where trash is taken are typically called landfills. Nowadays, they are managed to prevent and minimize harm to the environment. The one problem is they only have a limited amount of space. If we keep filling up landfills and creating new ones, it will eventually begin to limit the places that we can live, work, and play. Construction projects create a lot of waste. To give you an example, the airport's terminal operations generated a little over 22,000 tons of waste last year. And you can see this little chart here to the left, or the right, I should say. That green column is the airport's operational waste. And that's a lot of waste. However, compared to construction, the construction projects generated over 566,000 tons of waste. That's about 25 times more waste than the terminal operations. So the solution to filling up our landfills is reducing, recycling, reusing, and salvaging. Although the airport's construction projects generated over 55,000 tons, about 560,000 tons was recycled. So you might ask yourself, how are the construction projects able to recycle 99% of the waste? Well, what we would do is we would demolish things like this runway here to the left, and then we would take that demolished material, which would typically be things like concrete, asphalt, and soil, to a material staging yard that you see in that center photo. Later, we were able to utilize that same concrete and asphalt and soil to help to build a whole new Department of Public Safety headquarters. And that's the building you see in the right. This is just one example of how construction projects are recycling these materials to build new ones. And this also eliminated other materials from going to the landfills. Again, if you think about 566,000 tons, that's about the equivalency of 17,000 humpback whales, to kind of give you an idea of how much material was diverted from the landfill. So, this could be your job when you grow up. If you found this topic to be interesting and would love to help the plants, animals, and people, here are some areas to explore. Science is important to understanding the environment. Specific topics that can be helpful are biology, which will help you understand the plants and animals, geology, which will help you learn about the rocks and soil, chemistry will help you to understand the elements and how they interact, physics will help you to understand matter in motion and how it interacts with energies and forces. Math is always important. It will help you understand quantity, structure, space, and change. Also, you can get involved in your community. There are clubs for kids and teenagers to join that explore the outdoors and preserve the environment. If you're not sure, you can always ask a teacher or parent for help. Thanks for attending our presentation, and DFW Airport looks forward to seeing you take care of your environment.
Did you enjoy that video? Are you interested in learning more? Use our Ask a Scientist feature to email us questions, and we will get back to you with an answer. Thank you for watching.